Once upon a time, corn was America's crown jewel. From Iowa to Indiana, it ruled the land, fueled our cars, fed our people, and powered global trade. Today, that golden crop is rotting in silos, stuck at ports, or rejected by buyers. And while American farmers struggle, Canada's making quiet, billion-dollar export deals. Corn sells at $3.85 a bushel. Sounds fine, right? But farmers in the US are losing up to $100 per acre thanks to sky-high input costs. Just fertilizer and fuel alone eat up nearly $166. Add tariffs, and things get worse. Thanks to Section 301, every ship carrying corn from the US pays $1 million in extra charges, raising transport costs by 25%. That's $930 million gone in logistics alone. And just as we bleed cash, pesticide testing fees jumped 40%, from $57 to $81 per sample. Thousands of tests weekly. You do the math. Meanwhile, countries like Mexico, Japan, and South Korea are rejecting GMO corn. And guess who dominates the non-GMO game? Yep, Canada, with clean, traceable, organic exports. Canadian corn is selling at a 20 to 30% premium, fetching nearly $150 per bushel for new crops. And while our ethanol plants shut down, they're sealing 5-year supply deals in Korea. In Q1 2025, Indiana's GDP dropped 6.1%. Over 25 ethanol facilities shut down. Storage is overflowing. More than 2.5 billion bushels of US corn may go unsold by September. American agriculture is cracking. Farm bankruptcies jumped 55% last year. This year, 82 in just the first quarter. That's almost one farm going under every day. It gets worse. American farmers rely on Canadian potash. Canadian farmers buy phosphate from us. But trade tensions have made potash prices explode, driving up our production costs. Fuel shortages in Iowa, Nebraska, and Kansas pushed up tractor and transport prices. Add it all together and farmers are stuck, buying high, selling low. While they suffer, Trump offers vague promises. But the reality is brutal. America's exports are shrinking, and markets are closing doors on us. Some farmers are selling their land just to survive. Others are setting fire to their fields to cut losses. Entire rural communities are vanishing. Since 2000, the US has lost over 66 million acres of farmland. Only 876 million acres remain. And this year, wheat planting has dropped to its lowest since 1970. Why? Wheats are losing bed. Corn looked better, until it didn't. And now, prices for basic groceries are spiking. Bread costs more, and the loaves. Made in Canada. It's legal theft. You're paying more and getting less. Shrinking packages, higher prices, and your American-made meals. They're not so American anymore. Canada is filling the shelves we used to own. And as US farmers quit wheat, Canadian farmers are ramping it up and selling directly to American food giants. They're not just exporting. They're replacing us in our own supply chain. Long-term deals, stable quality, no tariffs. It's a done deal. While our farmers wait for help, Canada's getting subsidies, policies, and fast action. They stepped in. We stepped back. The USDA now expects wheat imports to rise 8%. That's 150 million bushels we're not growing ourselves. Your next bag of flour. It's from Canada. And that's dangerous. Relying on another country for food is like handing them a weapon. Canada now holds the sword, wheat, and we handed it over. If Ottawa ever restricts supply or adds export tariffs, we're screwed. Our food chain is now a geopolitical bargaining chip. And while this happens, Trump repealed Section 899, the revenge bill meant to protect American companies from unfair foreign taxes. Why? Because global corporations didn't like it. And when they complained, Trump's own Treasury Secretary helped kill the bill. What was meant to defend America became a surrender. The bill would have taxed foreign companies dodging US rules. Instead, it's gone. Just like that. Tech giants like Apple, Amazon, and Google lobbied hard. They didn't want their offshore profits touched. So the bill died, quietly, but intentionally. They used profit shifting to dodge taxes. And now, the tax burden falls on working families, us. Not the billion-dollar companies. You. That's the bitter truth. Trump said America first. But when the CEOs called, he folded. The revenge bill was never about revenge, it was about justice. And we lost it. Along with tens of billions in potential revenue. That money could have funded schools, bridges, or lowered your taxes. Instead, more debt. The national debt hit $36.2 trillion at the end of 2024. And rising. Because when the rich don't pay, someone else does. That someone is you. Now job cuts are here. ADP says we lost 33,000 private sector jobs in June, way below expectations. Tech, finance, and healthcare are getting hit hard. Microsoft alone is cutting 9,000 workers. That's the third round of layoffs this year. Studios shut. Projects cancelled. Whole divisions gone. Even though their profits are strong, they're trimming costs, focusing on AI, and leaving workers behind. Innovation. It's replaced with fear and insecurity. And it doesn't stop in tech. It spreads across retail, services, and supply chains. When major employers cut back, the ripple hits everyone. So what now? America's farmers are vanishing. Our bread is imported. Our jobs are unstable. Our government bows to billionaires. And we're left picking up the pieces. If you think this story needs to be heard, share this video. Leave a comment below. What do you think America should do to reclaim its future? And don't forget to subscribe to the Untold Compass for more eye-opening stories that cut through the noise. Let's stay informed, together.